The truth is, I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing a bunch of excuses from so many different people. I'm tired of hearing all these plans that are being made by so many different individuals and it's not being executed. I'm tired of hearing all this complaining going on, this, that. You know, I don't know. Like, for me, I'm at a stage in my life where I'm feeling very calm despite setbacks. I have a lot of setbacks in life, which is fine. We all have setbacks. There's so many things that go on, but I do my best to hear and I do my best to keep a positive feeling it in my positive. I try my best to stay positive, and I've noticed that even with my mindset, instead of saying things when I catch myself saying something that will throw me down, I substitute it. Even though you heard that I said I tried, I substitute it with something positive. For example, I can't do this. Let's do this. We'll get it. I'm tired. I don't say I'm tired anymore. I even watched a video that said don't even say I'm tired. I don't say that anymore. I say, you know, let's get it. I, I've even transitioned. I don't consume the caffeine that I used to consume it. Like, I don't really consume caffeine, but pre-workout. Sometimes I'll yerba mates and stuff like that for my work. I don't consume that, and I've noticed that my energy levels throughout the day is more steady. I can get more done throughout the day. So that's another thing that I've noticed. My diet has been clean. I haven't been sick. Like, I haven't really realistically been sick in a long, long time. And when I do get sick, I had like a little cold on one of the Fridays. And then I went to sleep just for half the day. And then I woke up, I felt better. So my diet has been solid. My sleep has been a lot better, a lot more quality sleep. So the reason why I'm making this video is not because I'm trying to be some motivational guy. I'm just tired of hearing, and I don't like the word tired, but in this sense, I'm saying it in a different way. I'm fatigued of hearing a lot of excuses. There's the reality is we all have a choice. We can all choose what we want to do. Uh, it's up to us to decide that. Whenever I hear like there's so many things that I hear, especially with finances. I'm in debt. I don't make enough money. I'm struggling. You know, Myself, I want to increase my income. I think my biggest goal right now financially is to increase my income. And I'm working towards that. Every single day I'm working towards that. That's the biggest goal. In terms of saving money, investing my money, I'm kind of at a good place. I know how to save my money. I know how to invest my money. I know how to allocate my funds, my income, my my resources. Sometimes I slip, as we all do slip, in terms of things that I slip. We all do. But I pick myself back up and I keep moving forward. And of course, I have down days. I have days where I'm like, like I'm feeling down. Like, I have days where I'm, I really don't know what to do, but I still have that momentum. And that's why, if you, the consumer or person watching this video, I know not many people will watch this video, which is totally fine. But for the person that's watching this video, if you are in a stage where you're uncertain, you don't know what you want to do, you're confused. The real question is, what do you want? Like, you sit down with yourself. Like, I don't have my journal here, but just journal and write down, what do you want? What do you really, really want in your life? And you will find it. Like, if you write it down, what do you want? For me, what I've always wanted is flexibility. I've always wanted to have a high income, but the biggest thing I've always wanted was flexibility. And that's always how I've always wanted my life to be. Flexibility. Not to do whatever I want, but the flexibility to live life, on my terms, where my own with my own schedule. That's the always been thing. My own schedule. That's always how I've always wanted to live my life. So if someone wanted to get a hold of me, it was like on my schedule. Or if there's something going on, I can allocate the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do it. Or they say, oh, are you free this time? Oh yeah, I can do it, because that's my time. That's how I've always wanted my life to be, and I'm working towards that. I'm slowly seeing that come to fruition, which is very, very nice, alhamdulillah. But I'm working towards it. So for you, it may be completely different. Everybody's different. There's no end all be all. There was a time when people were telling me, "Oh, do this, do that. Oh, you should be this. You should get into become an engineer. This and that." And those are all great trades. Like, they're all amazing trades. But I knew for myself when I took a physics class, I knew exactly. The teacher said, "Oh, are you gonna be okay?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then I never showed up to that class again because I just couldn't do it. I knew it wasn't for me. Like, that's what it was for me. And it's figuring out what you really want. So if you're in this stage where you're struggling, whether it be financially, whether it be whatever, maybe you're not motivated, you're lacking something, figure out what do you want. Like, just sit down with yourself, write it down on a piece of paper. What do you want? You, like, you, not me. Like, not what I want for you, not what your parents want for you, not, what do you want? Like, specifically, like, what do you want? That's what you need to figure out. And then once you figure that out, you can now understand, okay, what do I need to do to get there? For me, I currently have a 12-month plan right now for my own personal self, and that's because I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. And the last thing I want to say is, make sacrifices. Sacrifices are going to be one of the biggest things that you're going to have to make. And I heard this thing, and it was from it was a video. I think it's Brandon Carter. He was saying, if you don't make sacrifices, you will become the sacrifice. Which means, example, you go to the gym, right? You say, oh, like, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to exercise, this and that. Going to the gym is a sacrifice. That is a sacrifice for sure, because first of all, you have to put in the effort, the time. It's not easy. You're gonna feel tired. You're gonna feel sore, especially when you first start, right? However, if you don't exercise, you don't have to go to the gym. It could be anything, right? You don't take care of your health. You don't eat well. Anytime you don't do any of that, you're sacrificing your own health. Yes, you're getting some comfort. You get this chill, relax. Oh, you get to laugh it off. Like, one thing I think I make a video about this. One thing I absolutely hate is when people just laugh it off like it's something funny. Like, oh, haha, I have, like, my health. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, you don't want to get like me. Like, why are you laughing it off? It's not funny. Like, it's just not funny, to be honest. Like, if you're not healthy, it's a different story if you're struggling with your health, but you're working towards it. I respect that. I love that. But if you're not doing well with your health, and you are just using it as an excuse of not being able to get things done, or you're complaining. If you're complaining, that's a different story as well. But if you're laughing it off like it's normal, like it's fine, that I don't respect that, to be honest. I don't respect that at all, right? So that's what really I want to say. Like, make a sacrifice. Even your finances, right? Maybe you're sacrificing not buying this one thing that you've always wanted to buy. Right? Maybe you're taking some time, delayed gratification. Like, for me, the two things I want is to buy a car and my own place. Those are the two things that I want. However, I can do it right now. Right now, I could do it. I tell people I can buy a car. I can buy a nice car. I can get a nice place right now. However, I do know that times are gonna get tough. Things aren't really steady right now, and but at the same time too, I also want to build an emergency fund. Build up my investments, just grow it a little bit more. While the markets are down, not just the markets, but a lot of things are down right now. There's a lot of sales, so I want to take advantage of those sales. So what am I doing? I'm sacrificing getting a place. I'm sacrificing getting a car, which I don't really need right now. Like, to be honest, like, I work from home, and then I go to the gym. I have a part-time job on the weekends, which I take transit twice a week. So that's literally all I do. So I don't need it, right? which I'm saving on the high gas prices. I'm saving on the insurance. I'm saving on the repairs. I'm saving on the car that I have to buy, which could be maybe 10 grand or 5 grand, whatever it may be, like whatever I buy the car for, maintenance as well. So I'm saving on all that. And then I'm also, but yeah, so I'm saving on that. Now I do pay rent. What the hell? Okay. So I do. I mean, I do pay rent. I do this. I do this. I do that. But that's still like, I'm paying rent to the right individuals, and that I'm happy about. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm paying rent to some random person. Okay. So, and I'm contributing. So that's another sacrifice I'm making, which is why I have a 1 year plan, right? But you, the person, have to make your own sacrifice, whatever it may be. You, once you know what you want, you have to make some sacrifices, and that is the biggest one. Those are the two biggest things I would say you would need to do. So that's really all I wanted to say there. In the next video, maybe I'm gonna talk more about your fitness and why you need to get your fitness right. You have to get your fitness right. You have to get your health right. Okay, that's a big thing. You have to get your health on point. If you are not healthy right now and you're struggling with your health, like, I don't want to hear it. Like, it's just start exercising, start eating well. If you say, oh, I can't exercise because my body doesn't allow it, then start eating better. Eat better. Like, don't make that an excuse to not eat better. Like, if you're doing okay with your health and you eat, you want to eat out every now and then, that's fine. I eat out. Like, it's not like, but at the same time too, I keep it balanced, right? I still drink a lot of water. I have my water bottle with me, like, literally all the time. I have it with me all the time. I drink water all the time. Okay. Uh, Make sure anyways, we'll talk about the next video, but thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, share it with a friend who you feel like may have some value. And yeah, thanks again. Talk to you soon. Peace.